what you call it, Tasty Steve, Kobe, but they don't enter every week. Sometimes you just don't see King at all.
Round one. Fight.
All right, Fang Wei. See, Raccoon is a Fang, and so is Joey Fury. So have to get used to fighting them both. Mitsu, yeah, that's welcome too. Oh, don't tech roll.
Round three. Fight.
No break on this. Yo, damn it, so did you ever add me? Yo, good stuff yesterday. Saw you got top 8. That was good. Beat some people.
Get ready for the next battle.
That was good to see. Almas is still up in there.
Oh my god.
I'm not up in there, dude. I'm not up in there. I'm bad. Oh man, I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. You can't seem to replicate that cross up in practice mode. That's where it originated from. It came up in practice mode, my friend. And Epic Gape, yo, thanks for the sub, sir.
Fight. Round two.
Yo, fighting GM? Yo, what's up, brother?
Round three.
All right. That was a bad punish. A nice interrupt there. All right, good night, Tony Story. GM, I see you've been playing all your variety games. I'm super jealous of you because I have so many games I want to play, but I just don't stream them. Yeah, if I don't stream, I just don't even play them. But I hardly ever want to stream them though. And ICFC happened yesterday. I got bodied, and I want to get back to back to how good I used to be, even for online standards. You know, I want to be good. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna play that game, Belt Punch. Oh yeah. Nice. Hello, Elvine. I love the STF. Is this Inconsiderate Raccoon? Yeah, this is Inconsiderate Raccoon. But he's Get Better Raccoon now. Nice break. Darn it. I tried something amazing. But nah, I don't care about all of these lists that have been coming out. I don't really pay too much mind to them because I mean, all the lists are super opinionated, and then anytime they base them off of anything like in particular, it's still gonna be a train wreck. So I mean, I don't really pay too much mind to them. First, there was the list that the ATL Tekken House created, like the player tier list. There was that, which I pretty much agree with it. But there were a few names that could have been shuffled around, but that's, you know, I don't really care. And then the main, you know, the character tier list, that's always gonna be crazy, right? Nice. I don't know, little poker, I'm just used to it. Yeah, where's my back turn 3? That was a bad option. I should have just did my clothesline. I'm so in love with the Hogan Leg drop? I'm forgetting my basics. I could have dropped that and lost the round. Okay, I'll take this. This is some good damage. That list was buns. What list? Which list? There are a lot of buns lists and damas. Because I know the Tekken House was an offline list, so
Ready for the next battle.
offline expectations list. I think that's what the main criteria was, like offline expectations. And like I said, I pretty much agree with most of it. Like if you do an offline player tier list and you factor in the entirety of this game's lifespan, there are certain names that you know you have to put on that list. I think they did a pretty good job with that. But this is something like maybe you could ask them to do a an online only online. And if they do that, I'm not on that list. Like I'm super not on that list. Online don't exist online. But you know, Jimmy doesn't exist on that. Bronson doesn't exist on that. Right now, I think Fighting GM doesn't exist either. But he did play a few online tournaments early on, but you know, online is it's been going on for years. I think GM's last online tournament was in like 2019.
Perfect.
But I don't know. Oh Jesus Christ. Free get up kick. Yo, excellent punish though. Most people let King get away with that. Like forward 2 is actually -11. Oh, nice, nice, nice. That's one of Fang has some good high launchers. That was a good up forward too.
Round 4. Fight.
No. So glad. Whew. There were certain names that were left off the list because they didn't have enough data on the players, but pick players that didn't have more than 2 to 3 offline tournaments under their belts. And some of the players were picked based on name alone.
Get ready for the next battle.
So yo Damas, so who were the players that only had 2 to 3 offline tournaments under their belt? Or are you talking about first place victories? Are you talking about those? Or are you talking about people who got top 8 at least 2 to 3? So I guess by that understanding, that must mean freaking glaciating. Who I believe he won like a an offline Red Bull event, maybe. Joe Crush. So Joe Crush, see, a lot of people don't know the player accolades, but that's okay. Wait, what do I want to do here? Oh, the entire ride, really? Is Lil Majin my real name? Nice. Is your real name Mac 1? Really? This is your real name. You guys are nice. But no, so Damas. So I see a lot of people don't put Fighting GM on their player tier list for offline, right? So yeah, shout outs to the 420 viewers, by the way. Yeah, the stoner viewer numbers. But yeah, people don't put Fighting GM on their offline Tekken 7 lifespan tier list. And now that's something I have a problem with. That's if you're gonna count everything like lifespan of Tekken 7. That means season 1 all the way to now in season 4. You people don't know about GM, but they should. People don't know their history, and that's, you know, that's just because the FGC doesn't have like really good scorekeeping stuff. Yo, Raccoon, you gotta call out some of those wave dashes with some hot kicks. No, definitely not Lil Poker. No, my friends don't call me Lil Majin. They just call me Rail. This is off the field stuff that people remember more. If only I had done that faster. Yo, King Mac, yo, thanks for that gift sub to King Kuma Pai. Yo.
We want Soul Naciente.
I'm a mashing scrub. Wait, that worked? I thought that didn't work. I'll take it. Who is your dad? High school, yo. Thanks for the resub, bro. I know that's not what the HS stands for, but thanks anyway. And who's that? Jabroni, yo. Long time no see, Jabroni. 744, yo. Thanks for the resub, brother.
Get ready for the next battle.
That time it did. Yeah, but that leads to more questions, doesn't it, Epic Gape? Why would I do something I know doesn't work? People hear one bad thing and think they know somebody. I know, right? That's crazy. King Kumapai. Okay. I'm glad. Sometimes I butcher names quite easily because my English isn't always, you know, the best. Bro, I was out of there. I was out of there.
Round 2. Fight.
Yo, Mark, man. Yo, what's up, brother? Yo, that does not work. So bad sometimes. Ooh. That is not what I wanted. That is what I wanted.
KO.
Ooh. How's it going though, Mark, man? I see you've been streaming some other stuff.
Fight.
I need to join you. I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, was that a combo?
Round 4. Fight.
No. I'll take it. But his counter hit back one does a grip. You saw how much damage there was? What's the entry fee? It's free. It's free. Hope you keep yours in. Well, you and yours welcome. Well, I can't read. Just been gaming, geeking out where you can. You want to play old 64? Are you talking? I know you're talking about No Mercy, right, Mark, man? No Mercy, yeah, that was the game. WWF. So I have to ask, do you watch WWE like currently, or do you like keep up with it at all, Mark, man? Alive by 7. Yeah, I'm the real little Majin.
Round 1.
Who all still watches WWE? Yo, that movement is crisp. But he's gotta start punishing. Nice.
Round 2.
You don't really watch it. You keep up, okay, through Twitter. Yeah, I do the same thing, but like Monday Night Raw, Oh my goodness, what's wrong with me? I've been fighting too much Marduk. Too much Marduk. That is not a combo on Fang, even though he's one of the bigger characters. Bro, stop jabbing me. Yo, don't tech roll on that.
Round 3.
AEW rules.
Fight.
Just one. Just for this. That's all I wanted it for. Now proceed to get bodied. Yo, Big E, yeah, I enjoy that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no break. This is gonna kill. Ouch. Yeah, I'm glad that they finally put the belt on Big E. I just hate that it came at Bobby Lashley's expense, because that's one super strong, no games, no shucking and jiving, none of that. Bobby Lashley just a cool, cool black man. Now he's replaced with the, the shuck and jiving, fuck dancing as they call it. Yeah, Big E's always, smiling. I wish he was the 5 count Big E. Like, I don't need 3, I need 5. Like the heel Big E, that would have been cool. But New Day, yeah, that's,
Round 1. Fight.
Now if they keep Kofi and Xavier, what if they do like a heel turn? That'll be godlike, because they haven't been bad guys in forever. Now they were good. Now they were really, really entertaining. Oh my goodness, this headbutt. Yo, what kind of a... Yeah, Lesnar is back. Random stuff working.
Fight.
Yeah, online sucks. Can't punish stuff that's punishable. Yeah, nice side step. Crap.
Great. Round 3. Fight.
How about AEW, that MJF? That guy is a monster on the mic. Yeah, he is, isn't he? I saw him like a week or 2 ago. He was talking bad to Brian Kendrick's son. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, me too, Belt Punch. Oh yeah, -9 stuff. Apparently, Brian's 3+4 is safe on Whip 2. Oh, you saw that? Yeah, that was so silly. And you know what the worst part is? I went to practice mode to try and recreate that exact thing, and I couldn't do it for like at least 15 minutes. It was like totally random. I don't play the wrestling games because they've been like terrible after Here Comes the Pain. Who remembers Here Comes the Pain? WWE Here Comes the Pain. Or was it WWF back then? I think it was WWF still. Here Comes the Pain. That game was probably the best wrestling game I ever played in my life. Alright, what you gonna do? Hop kicking all the foolishness to the wall I go. Yo, No Mercy was godlike, but Here Comes the Pain was super good for a modern wrestling game.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh, nice one.
KO. Round 4.
Yeah, my favorite wrestler ever is Chris Benoit. Bro, let me crouch dash onto that. After that is definitely The Rock. Bounce. I think I would have died if he would have blocked that. Nice.
Final round. Fight.
Yeah, he committed suicide and killed his family, so yeah. That obviously is something I did not like about, you know, Chris Benoit. And it was real bad, you know, because the night, what was that, a Monday Night Raw, they played like a tribute for him and everything. And then like the next day on SmackDown, you know, they had to renege on that. They had to say, man, we're not gonna mention him anymore. You know, Vince had to make a statement on it after there was a murder suicide. Yeah, so the man as a wrestler, not as a person, but the wrestler Chris Benoit was he was amazing. He was godlike. Definitely. The wrestler was great.
Round 1. Fight.
No break.
KO.
The brain of an 80-year-old. Is that what they said?
Fight.
Oh, nice sway back. Another sway back. Try to kill him. Oh, he didn't break it. Yeah, the Benoit versus Kurt Angle or Benoit versus Jericho. Those matches were godlike.
KO.
Yo, it hit me anyways.
Round 3.
You can step left his shoulder, but I guess not if you do it that way. Crap.
KO.
He's got the better of me this
Round
match.
4.
Benoit's matches in New Japan were insane. See, I saw the Pegasus Kid. Yeah, Pegasus Kid, Benoit, godlike. Do I set shortcuts? No, I don't. You used to hate Chris Jericho because doing 4-4-1 combos with a single 2 jab do more damage. No, I only did a single 2 because of the distance and the angle.
Get ready for the next battle.
So question, short plane, what is it? Down 4 is -2 on hit. Yeah, shoulder is 13, so I should still be able to step it, right? Probably not. But yeah. Yeah, that was sick too, Mark, man. Yeah, Jericho and Benoit. That's what I was saying. Benoit versus Angle and Benoit versus Jericho were always like 5-star matches. Oh my god. Bro. Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, triple Germans, that would be godlike.
Round 3. Fight.
Am I playing Tekken tomorrow? What's special about tomorrow? Nice patience. Yo, what?
Round 4. Fight.
Shy tech. Nah. Making them guess the mix. Walter chops are nasty. Yo, G Majin, I got whipped. I got whooped, dude. I got 25th place. Nowhere near a top 8. But how I was playing and how much I cared, I shouldn't have even gotten that place, honestly. Walter is that he's the UK wrestler, right? In NXT. Walter and Dragunov, they're two different guys, right? It's not Walter Dragunov, is it? He was the UK. Yeah, yeah. I've heard of a Walter and I've seen the chops. Yeah, they were ridiculous. Nice hitboxes there. Yeah, he caught me ducking.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Look at me. Nice.
KO. Round 3.
Yeah, ICFC is no joke. Yo. Nice. Not close enough. No.
KO.
No.
Fight.
Yeah, I'm able to do some dash blocking a lot better. People still look for Tommaso Ciampa. So left. Walter chopped it out. Is that the current NXT champion Prince Neza? Prince Neza?
Get ready for the next battle.
Oak chops an old lady. Ha ha. Which distance? No, dash blocking. Dash blocking is like any range. You need to be doing that like at every range, even at point blank. You need to be doing it because you just never know. You never know when the opponent might mash out a launcher. If you get caught, you know, you're launched. So you don't want that. But the most common cases of dash blocking is gonna come when you're like reapproaching your opponent. Yikes. Bro. That was almost there. Nice. He tried to do a shoulder on my wake up. But nah, no shoulder.
Round 4.
Oh, everyone falls for that one. And everyone falls for that one too. The Fang Wave forward 4. Yo, how's he getting hit by that? You get killed by Mishimas for failed dash blocks. Yeah, that is super difficult. Oh wow, we've been playing this long? Can't break no type of throws at all. Yeah, plus online, I'm a scumbag for even doing it. But yeah, I mean, King is he's a thrower, so he's a grappler, so that's what he's supposed to be doing. But yo, good games nonetheless. It was just a bad day. It's just a bad day. I know on a good day you can go head up with me. As you guys already saw, you know, everyone has bad days, myself included. I probably have more bad days than good ones, but it happens though.